Sleep is not just a passive state of rest, it is an active process of rejuvenation that occurs in the deepest recesses of our being. We tend to think of sleep as merely the absence of wakefulness, but in reality, sleep is far more complex than that. When we lay down to sleep, the body enters a space of unconsciousness and the mind begins to detach from the physical world. But the nature of our experience during sleep can vary dramatically depending on how we approach it. There is a state of sleep known as dreamless sleep, a space in which the mind is not involved in the creation of dreams. This is the deepest level of rest that one can experience, a state where the body and mind completely renew themselves. In dreamless sleep, there is a total cessation of activity. It is pure stillness, and this stillness is what makes it so rejuvenating. On the other hand, there are times when we experience lucid dreams where we are consciously aware of the fact that we are dreaming. This state is often considered a bridge between wakefulness and sleep. Lucid dreaming offers an opportunity for individuals to explore the inner workings of their subconscious and interact with the dream world consciously. It's a powerful tool for self-exploration and personal growth. But the question is, how do we move from one state to the other? How do we enter dreamless sleep? Or how can we control our dreams while lucid dreaming? To truly understand the intricacies of sleep and dreams, we must look beyond the surface of mere physiology. When the mind is still, the body experiences the fullest rejuvenation. In contrast, when the mind is constantly chattering or wandering, the quality of our sleep is compromised. It's important to realize that the mind must first be brought to a place of stillness for us to access dreamless sleep. Through practices like meditation, conscious relaxation and inner awareness, we can train the mind to quieten itself, paving the way for deep, restful sleep. This stillness, this quietening of the mind is not a simple matter. It requires deep focus, discipline, and a willingness to dive within. In lucid dreams, the mind operates in a heightened state of awareness, allowing you to take control of the dream world. This state is a testament to the power of human consciousness and its ability to influence the very fabric of experience. It gives us a glimpse into the potential of the mind when it is not bound by the constraints of the physical body. But in both dreamless sleep and lucid dreaming, what we are essentially seeking is the mastery over the mind. Whether we are seeking stillness or seeking to navigate the dream world with awareness, the goal is to go beyond the limitations of the waking mind and expand our consciousness. As we grow in awareness, our relationship with sleep, dreams and consciousness begins to evolve. In time, we can move toward experiencing a state of constant awareness, not just in our waking hours, but in every moment of life. Even in sleep. Sleep is often misunderstood as simply a time when the body and mind switch off from the day's activities. But in truth, sleep is an intricate and active process, far more dynamic than just rest. During sleep, the body undergoes profound rejuvenation and the mind too is busy, only it's operating in a different realm, one that allows it to process experiences, heal and regenerate. From the moment we close our eyes and drift off into sleep, the body begins its restorative functions. The muscles that have been active throughout the day begin to relax and the heart rate slows down. But it's not just about physical recovery, the body works on a cellular level to repair tissues, produce growth hormones, and maintain immune system functions. This restorative process is happening while we are largely unaware, but it is vital for maintaining health, energy, and overall well-being. Similarly, the mind, which is so active when we are awake, also requires its own form of rejuvenation. When we sleep, the mind processes the experiences, emotions, and information gathered throughout the day. In deep stages of sleep, particularly during a rapid eye movement cycles, the brain engages in what is essentially a process of mental housekeeping, sorting through memories, processing emotions and consolidating learning. This means sleep is not simply a break from the external world, it's a time for the brain to clear its clutter, strengthen neural connections, and create space for new learning. But the deeper aspects of rejuvenation come in the form of dreamless sleep, a stage when the mind has completely detached from the sensory world, allowing it to truly rest. In this state, there is no activity in the mind, no wandering thoughts, no emotional processing, just pure stillness. This is when the body and mind experience their most profound healing. The absence of mental activity during dreamless sleep allows the body to focus entirely on rejuvenation without the distraction of ongoing thought processes or emotional turbulence. Sleep also plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of our energy levels. In the same way that a battery needs to recharge to function optimally, the body needs to replenish its physical and mental energy. Without adequate sleep, we become depleted, sluggish, and less focused. When we sleep deeply, however, we awaken with a renewed sense of vitality, sharper mental clarity, and a body that is ready to face the challenges of the day ahead. On a more subtle level, sleep has an energetic aspect. When we sleep, the energy within the body is recalibrated, realigned, and replenished. It's a time when the body can rid itself of excess tension and stress, allowing us to rise with a sense of lightness, calm, and readiness to take on the day. In this way, sleep serves not only to restore the physical form, but also to recalibrate our emotional and energetic systems. So sleep is far from a passive experience. It is an active process, a profound, multifaceted mechanism of self-repair, mental and emotional processing, energy restoration, and alignment. Whether it's the physical healing of tissues or the recalibration of our mental and emotional states, every part of us participates in the rejuvenation that happens during sleep. By recognizing this active process, we can develop a deeper respect for the importance of quality sleep and cultivate practices that support this crucial time for restoration. Dreamless sleep is the deepest state of rest, a space where both the body and mind enter a profound stillness, free from the activity that defines our waking hours and even the dreaming states of sleep. It is a form of rejuvenation that goes beyond the surface level rest we typically associate with sleep. While we may think of sleep as simply an absence of wakefulness, dreamless sleep represents a much deeper, more subtle level of renewal, one where the mind and body experience complete disengagement from the external world. In dreamless sleep, the mind is not creating stories or processing the events of the day. There are no dreams, no unconscious imagery arising from the depths of the mind. The chatter of the inner world falls silent. For many, this may seem impossible to achieve, as the mind is often so accustomed to constant activity. But when the mind reaches this state of pure stillness, it is as if all the mental emotional clutter of the day is swept away, and the body enters a zone where healing can occur without distraction. On a physical level, dreamless sleep is where the body experiences its deepest rest. The processes of regeneration are not interrupted by the sensory experiences of dreams. In this space, the immune system, tissues and cells can repair without the constant stimuli of external or internal distractions. Muscles relax completely and cellular repair happens at its most effective level. The physical systems that have been active throughout the day receive the time and energy to recalibrate, rebuild, and restore. It's a necessary phase for the body to maintain its strength and vitality, but the benefits of dreamless sleep extend beyond the physical realm. On a more subtle level, it is in this space that the mind finds its fullest form of rest. In contrast to lighter stages of sleep, where the mind may still process residual thoughts or dreams, dreamless sleep is the absence of all mental activity. This deep rest is where the mind, often overloaded by constant engagement with the world, reaches a state of rejuvenation that is unlike any other. It is as if the mind, unburdened by thought or emotion, can truly reset itself, much like how a computer reboots after a heavy use. The absence of dreams also brings clarity. Dreams, in their various forms, are often a product of the subconscious mind attempting to process unresolved experiences, emotions, or thoughts. While dreams have their own unique role in our mental and emotional health, dreamless sleep signifies a break from this processing. It is a state of deep, pure rest where there are no projections of inner turmoil or unresolved feelings. This stillness provides the mind with the necessary pause to refresh itself, offering clarity that carries into the waking state when the individual awakens. Dreamless sleep is, in essence, a return to the most basic and essential state of existence, a space where one is not defined by thought or sensation, but simply by the pure act of being. It is here that the body and mind experience their most complete rest, allowing them to reconnect with their essential energy. It is the deepest level of rest because it represents a complete disengagement from the world of mental and physical activity, leaving only pure stillness and renewal in its wake. To experience dreamless sleep is a true luxury in the sense that it is rare for most people to reach this level of deep rest on a regular basis. In the modern world, many are plagued by restless thoughts, anxieties, and distractions that prevent them from entering this profound state. But the more one can quiet the mind through practices like meditation, breathing exercises, or inner awareness, the more accessible this deep rest becomes. Dreamless sleep is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful form of rejuvenation comes not from action, but from the complete absence of action, a complete surrender into stillness. Dreamless sleep offers a level of rejuvenation that is unparalleled, providing a depth of rest that nurtures both the body and the mind in ways that are often unrecognized. It is a state of profound stillness, free from the fluctuations of thought and emotion, where the body and mind can completely reset and replenish. While we tend to think of sleep merely as a break from the waking world, dreamless sleep represents a much more essential phase in the cycle of renewal. It is the space where the deepest levels of restoration take place. In this state, the body has the freedom to focus on its own healing processes without the interruptions of external stimuli or the ongoing activity of the mind. During dreamless sleep, the body moves into its most efficient state of physical regeneration. It is a time when cells repair, tissues rebuild, and the immune system becomes more active, working tirelessly to restore balance and vitality. The muscular system, which has been in constant motion throughout the day, is allowed to relax fully, leading to a release of physical tension that may have built up over time. This allows the body to recuperate from the physical strains of daily life, emerging refreshed and with greater resilience. At the same time, the mind is not preoccupied with mental noise. In dreamless sleep, there are no thoughts, there is no analysis of the past, no projections into the future, and no internal dialogue carrying us from one mental image to the next. This mental cessation allows the mind to undergo its own process of healing and rejuvenation. Much like the body, the mind needs a break from constant activity. When this break is provided, the mental faculties are able to reset, promoting mental clarity and emotional balance. There is a sense of purity in dreamless sleep, a space in which the mind is not cluttered by the remnants of daily stress or unresolved emotional conflicts. Dreamless sleep also plays a role in the replenishment of energy. During the day, the body and mind expend energy as they engage with the world. This expenditure is inevitable, but what allows us to function optimally the next day is the ability to rest deeply during sleep. In dreamless sleep, energy reserves are replenished and the system as a whole is recharged. The sense of fatigue we may feel when we wake up from a night of poor sleep is the result of not having fully entered this deep state of rest. Without dreamless sleep, the body's energy system cannot be fully restored, leading to a depletion of vitality. There is a significant rejuvenating power in this deep, restful sleep because it represents a return to a state of complete alignment. It is during dreamless sleep that the body's systems are able to synchronize and function as a harmonious whole. The nervous system, immune system, and energy channels are all able to recalibrate during this period, promoting overall well-being. When the body and mind are in a state of complete balance, they have the ability to recover from both physical exertion and emotional stress. The rejuvenation offered by dreamless sleep is not just a superficial restoration, it goes to the very root of what makes us whole. It provides a space where healing occurs on the cellular, mental, emotional, and energetic levels. This type of sleep allows us to rise the next day with a renewed sense of vitality, a sharper mind, and a more balanced emotional state. It is not just about recovering from the previous day's exhaustion, but about nurturing the body and mind in a way that ensures optimal functioning moving forward. In a world that often celebrates productivity and constant motion, dreamless sleep serves as a reminder that true renewal comes not from doing, but from being in a state of deep rest and stillness. It is in this quiet, uninterrupted space that the rejuvenation we seek is found, allowing us to return to our waking life with renewed energy and clarity. Meditation and relaxation are powerful tools that play a significant role in promoting deep, restorative sleep. In today's fast-paced world, many people struggle with sleep issues due to stress, anxiety, or an overactive mind, but the practice of meditation and relaxation offers a way to quiet the mind, calm the nervous system, and create the ideal conditions for deep sleep. When we engage in these practices, we prepare the body and mind to transition into a restful state that allows sleep to be not only longer, but also more rejuvenating. Meditation is particularly effective in calming the mind, which is often the primary obstacle to achieving restful sleep. The mind, if left unchecked, tends to be constantly active, replaying the events of the day, worrying about the future, or creating scenarios that keep us mentally engaged. This mental noise can prevent the body from entering the deeper stages of sleep where true restoration takes place. Meditation helps to quiet the mental chatter by guiding the mind into a state of focused attention, often on the breath, a mantra, or simply the present moment. This focus allows the brain to slow down and move away from its usual stream of thoughts, creating a sense of calm and tranquility. Relaxation techniques, which can include deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or visualizations, work in a similar way to meditation. By engaging in relaxation, the body is invited to release accumulated tension and stress, signaling to the nervous system that it is time to unwind. Deep breathing exercises in particular help to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's rest and digest response. When we breathe deeply, our heart rate slows, our muscles relax, and the mind becomes more grounded in the present moment. This shift from the fight or flight response to the rest and restore state is essential for falling into a peaceful and uninterrupted sleep. The combination of meditation and relaxation not only calms the mind but also reduces the levels of stress hormones like cortisol in the body. When we are constantly under stress, our bodies remain in a heightened state of alertness, making it difficult for sleep to occur. The relaxation induced by meditation and breathing exercises lowers these stress hormones, allowing the body to enter a more balanced, harmonious state. This creates the ideal physiological environment for sleep, ensuring that the transition from wakefulness to restfulness happens more smoothly. Moreover, regular meditation can help to cultivate a deeper connection with our own inner rhythms, making it easier for us to enter sleep naturally. Over time, the practice can help reset our circadian rhythms, the body's internal clock, so that sleep becomes more effortless. Meditation can also improve sleep quality by enhancing the deep sleep cycles where the body performs its most essential restorative processes. As the mind becomes more adept at letting go of distractions through meditation, sleep becomes not only deeper but also more enriching. The act of meditation before sleep also helps to reduce the stimulation of the sympathetic nervous system, which is often engaged by electronic devices, stressful thoughts, or external noise. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded by stimuli that can keep our brains active long after the day has ended. However, a short period of meditation or relaxation before bed signals to the body that it is time to wind down, promoting a smoother transition into sleep. Meditation, in its essence, is about cultivating presence and awareness. By practicing it regularly, we train the mind to become less reactive and more attuned to the present moment. This allows us to let go of the thoughts, worries, and tensions that may have accumulated throughout the day, making it easier to enter into sleep with a sense of ease and lightness. The mental clarity gained through meditation contributes to a sense of peace, which is crucial for a restful night's sleep. Furthermore, these practices have cumulative effect. The more we practice meditation and relaxation techniques, the easier it becomes for the mind and body to slip into a restful state. Meditation and relaxation are not just tools for nighttime sleep, but practices that, when incorporated into daily life, can support a healthier, more balanced relationship with sleep over time. They help to cultivate a sense of inner calm and balance that can carry over into the nighttime hours, allowing the body and mind to naturally prepare for sleep. By incorporating meditation and relaxation into our daily routines, we not only improve the quality and depth of our sleep, but we also promote a more peaceful and centered state of being in our waking life. These practices help us reconnect with our inner stillness, creating an environment where deep, rejuvenating sleep can occur effortlessly. In conclusion, sleep is not merely a passive state, but a dynamic and essential process that requires our attention and care. Through practices like meditation and relaxation, we have the power to create the conditions for deep, rejuvenating rest where both body and mind can fully restore and heal. By cultivating a stillness in the mind, releasing tension from the body, and allowing ourselves to be fully present, we open the door to a more restful, peaceful, and revitalizing sleep. In a world that often pulls us in countless directions, taking the time to nourish our sleep with conscious intention can transform not only how we rest but how we live. Let us recognize the power of stillness, embrace the practices that support deep rest, and honor the rejuvenating potential that sleep offers.